Season's greetings. Thank you for joining me. I was just taking a look at my Volume 1 of the Transformers IDW collection, not sponsored. You know, New Year's always makes me go back and remember all the good memories that I had over the past 12 months, all the family and good friends. But you know what's more important than good friends? Stuff. That's why we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 figures of 2018.
Just to clarify, these are not all figures that were released in 2018. These are only figures that I received or purchased in 2018. So anything is game as long as I myself received or purchased it in 2018. Alright, let's get into it. Two honorable mentions this year. The first going to 20th anniversary Takara Grand Convoy and Kicker. This is still sealed, so I can't give it a full proper opinion, but it does look amazing and it was a grail item that I had, so it definitely goes on the list as an honorable mention. Second honorable mention goes to Takara's Car Robot Gigatron. Now, this is a fantastic looking figure. It has a lot of modes and is really great, but again, I never opened it, so I can't give it a completely unbiased opinion, so that's why it's here in the honorable mentions. Number 10. Power of the Primes, Leader Class Nemesis Prime, the evil doppelganger of Optimus, looking great with some nice turquoise paint and some really good attention to detail. He even includes a Nemesis packs inside the chest. Some awesome accessories, good paint, articulation, and a smooth transformation earns this Nemesis number 10. Number 9. Real Action Statue, Ruby Rose. My personal first foray into the Super Action Statues line, the girl with the silver eyes looks great. Very show accurate, includes multiple heads, some great accessories, and a good range of articulation. And to top it all off, it includes a base to help her hold her poses. The paint's clean, the sculpt is good, and it gives you pretty much anything you could ask for out of a Ruby Rose figure. Number 8. Cybertron's Most Wanted, Megatron. He's big, he's menacing, he's an homage to the 2011 Dark of the Moon. From the 2015 BotCon box set, this figure includes 3 minicons and a wonderfully Mad Max color scheme. What's more is this figure is actually an unfinished prototype, as you can see by the number stamp on the top of his head. It's a shame we won't be seeing any more BotCon figures, at least for the foreseeable future. Paint is superb, and this is actually the only release of this mold we've ever gotten in the US, being based off the Takara's Breakdown from Transformers Prime.
Number 7. Masterpiece Movie, Optimus Prime. Whether you love it or hate it, the movie design is masterfully recreated in this transformable package with die-cast parts, molded detail, accurate accessories, and a swappable mouthplate. The chest even opens up to reveal a small die-cast matrix of leadership. Although the transformation can be a little bit difficult, there's no doubt this definitely displays fantastically, and if a movie Optimus Prime is something that you need in your life, this is the one for you. I'm cheating a little bit with number 6, but it goes to 2 figures, Siege Hound and Sideswipe. Hasbro really stepped up their game for the Siege line. Line-wide increases to articulation, accessories, and paint. I really dig the Cybertronian motif mixed with G1, and this is a great step in the right direction for quality. The plastic is improved, and if they keep going in this direction, we'll get some really great figures out of Siege. The vehicle modes are great. They feel like a mix between the first episode G1 and the Fall of Cybertron video games. Good on you, Hasbro. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Number 5. BotCon Shattered Glass Thundercracker. This neon bag of Skittles comes all the way from BotCon 2011. It's the classic Seeker mold in some crazy colors, and I picked this one up just because of good old Gridman. Unfortunately, my copy is missing its missiles, but I love the figure nonetheless. The vehicle mode stands out in a sleek design, and these colors totally work for it. The figure has become a lot more rare in more recent years, but if you can get a hold of one, he's definitely worth grabbing for a shattered glass display. Number 4. GoBots Tux. Yeah, he's a Rolls Royce, and he turns into a robot with a top hat. What more do you want from me, okay? I love him. Yes, I'm fully aware he's a GoBot and not a Transformer. Please leave me alone, okay? Number 3. SH Figuarts Darling in the Franxx 02. I own a good number of Figma figures, but this is the first anime-related SH Figuarts I've ever looked at, and I must say, it is very good. The painting and the tampographs are spot on, especially for the eyes. The accessories are plentiful, and the articulation does everything that you would need it to for the character. The display stand doubles as the cockpit of Strelitzia. 02 even includes the necessary parts for driving configuration. They really spared no expense here. Pretty much everything you would want is included, except for her signature smiling face, which I would love if they had included, but it seems it's going to be coming in Ichigo.
Darn you, capitalist swine!
Number 2, Robot Spirits Pacific Rim Uprising Gypsy Avenger. Robot Spirits being the robotic companionship piece to SH Figuarts, these figures are always top notch, but this one particularly definitely pulls off the look from the film. Whether you like the sequel or not, this design is undeniably badass, and it has all the paint apps, articulation, and accessories you would want, all at an unbeatable price point. Pretty much every aspect of this figure is just how you'd want it. I think it's fantastic and definitely deserving of the second place spot. And the number 1 best figure of the year is Car Robots Fire Convoy. Metallic paint, chrome, articulation, and an amazing shelf presence. This is an absolutely fantastic figure, especially for the time it was released, and something that I've wanted in my collection for a very long time. The vehicle mode is amazing, and he can combine with God Magnus to form what is known in the States as Omega Prime. There's just so much you can do with this figure. He's very playable, has a lot of different modes, his trailer can form battle armor, and even a mini battle station. I'm just extremely happy to finally have him in my collection, and he's more than worth a pickup if you can find one. He looks great with the other figures from Car Robots, and definitely earns number 1 figure of 2018. There really were some great figures this year. Who knows what 2019 will bring? Only time will tell. It's time to crack out your last cases of Sprite Cranberry, because that's going away pretty soon. Refreshing. Well, looks like I'm off to go watch the ball drop, and that is not a euphemism. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great 2019. See y'all next time.
Do you like model kits? Do you like not talking to girls and being a virgin for life? Well, get yourself some Gunpla and build along with some dysfunctional white kids. Boss Baby was actually a great film. Panel lines. Coming soon.